welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 3. Alright, definitely we've got us a really cool place here. I mean, talk about your basic pile of awesome. I mean, look at this terrain. I don't use words like amazeballs very often, but I mean, really, amazeballs. Look at this place. And this is just one tiny corner of this world. And that is going to be awesome. So, most everybody's got a good start already. Izuma's got, he's probably got the monopoly on iron and diamonds and nether quartz and stuff like that right now. I know Slipgator's running around in full diamond enchanted armor already and so on. And here I am. I've just recently made my first set of stone tools and so on. Anyway, I was looking around for a place around here to settle. And I come around here, and that area up there, well, it wasn't lit up at the time. I've since lit it up. But it just looked to me, it had this look about it. That something in that look just kind of screamed out and say, hey, you have got to build something here. I mean, it had this kind of a bat cave sort of look. I mean, maybe I can do something inside and we can get Corrales or somebody to build Wayne Manor up on top. I don't know. But anyway, there is another little concern, and I'm not just saying this for some kind of Halloween prank or anything. I mean, seriously, I kind of think there's something a little funky going on here. You know, I mean, you look at the F3, this is vanilla, pure vanilla Minecraft, but there's a little funky stuff going on here because, well, this is what I saw when shortly after I first discovered this area. Yeah, that's what I thought too. It's kind of odd. It is, well, it's green, I think, pretty much. Oh, crap, that's green too. Okie dokie, monster hunter. Good. Dead monsters. The only good kind. Let's put a little bit of monster prevention down here. A little bit of, oh, crap. I don't have enough health to deal with this guy. And so I try to deal with him anyway. Alright, let's get a little bit more light on the subject here. Okay, this goes down here. This is a dead end. It goes down that way and around the corner a little bit. And then over here, this is another dead end. It goes down there and stops. And in here there was a little bit of coal. There was some in that other one too. Oh, crap. Can't you see I'm busy? Damn, good grief gravy. I mean, for real, the rudeness of some mobs. Can't even sit here and introduce your series and tell people what's going on without having some idiot come along and interrupt you. I mean, really, the nerve of some mobs. Oh, yeah, I actually said that. Okay, anyway, I come up here because I was really curious after what I've seen. And the wall started right here and so on, but it had to be expanded backward, and it's got to be expanded backwards a lot further too. This is going to be my branch mine shaft, and I'm getting ready to get started on that. I just went out and I got myself a couple of stacks of logs, and I've got a reasonable amount of food. I've got some more in here, some more wood. Got a couple of chests and whatnot, and I've got like 3 stacks of ladders. Because we're at like, what is this, Y77 here. I'm going to need most of it. Well, actually a little over a stack of ladders to go all the way down to where I usually start my mine at bedrock. So, anyway, I haven't seen that strange apparition thing anymore since I came up here. But there's something weird going on here. I'm telling you, there's something weird going on here. And I am determined to stay here and find out what it is. I will dig this whole mountain out hollow if I have to. But we're going to find out what's going on here. We're going to see what this thing is. We're going to see it up close and personal. And who knows? Maybe we'll kill it. Anyway, in the meantime, I am going to get about the boring task. The task I know nobody wants to watch. Digging out my branch mine and starting to get some resources besides stone and dirt. Because frankly, I'm going to need the iron tools, going to need the diamond tools and the diamond armor. Because, things are funky and strange all over. And we don't know what we're in for here. Starting the server up around Halloween might not have been the smartest idea in the world. But we'll find out now, won't we? Meanwhile, I am digging it. All right, I've been making a little bit of decent progress down there. I've got the mine shaft dug down all the way to Y17 before I finally ran into some gold that I had to come up here and I have to get a iron pick going. I did find one piece of iron that got off a zombie, so that's good. Other than that, though, 10 iron ore and total of 41 coal. Let's get rid of these wooden tools. I hate wooden tools. So we'll burn those up and then we'll use a little bit of coal. And I think one wooden tool is good for 1 ingot. So that way we can go ahead and not waste any coal. Good. Anyway, need to get some iron picks put together so that I can get that gold up. And I also figured that the good idea would be to go ahead and get this place named. And I've been giving some thought to the name of it, to the name of this place, to what I'm going to call this. And I think I've got something here. And actually, I think I'm going to put the sign right there. All right. If I can keep from falling off. There we go. That's better. All right. Tinfoil Chef's Office of Paranormal Investigations. I think that is most appropriate because what I saw earlier when I first got on here, when I first found this place, that clip that I showed you, let me tell you something. That is certainly not normal. It might be paranormal, but it certainly isn't normal. And it darn well needs to be investigated. So there you go, paranormal investigations. There is some weird stuff going on here. It glows, it looks kind of greenish, and as you can see when I got up here, well, like I said, when I first got up here, the wall was right here where the white stuff is. That's the andesite, I believe, or diorite, or whatever, one of those. I don't know, okay? But there was a wall right here, and it stopped right there. There was no tunnel going back this way. There was no opening here. There wasn't anything for the thing to come from. I know it wasn't any kind of a vanilla Minecraft mob. I mean, at first I thought for a second it might be like a slime on fire, but the place didn't have the there's lava up here glow, and there wasn't any. So we're going to investigate. We're going to investigate this hill until it's hollow if need be. But there you go. All right. I got the iron. I didn't bother to make the doggone pick. Good gravy. All right. And I'm only going to go with a single iron pick for right now because iron is kind of at a premium. So I'm just going to make up, say, 3 more stone picks. I ought to make up another shovel. Alright, now I need to get down here and get this dug the rest of the way down to bedrock so that I can start branching my mine. And so on, get some resource together, because I have a sneaky feeling we're going to need a lot of resources. I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of time for doing cool things like making assorted mob farms and epic constructions and whatnot, because really, we got to find out what's going on. I don't know if anybody else has seen anything like this. I'm going to have to ask around. But that's part of the investigation part of paranormal investigation. This is certainly something not normal. It might be abnormal. Well, it certainly is abnormal. It's definitely not regular normal. And, you know, so it needs to be checked out. We got to find out what the heck's going on here. What have we let ourselves into? You know? God, learn to place a torch, for crying out loud. Anyway, I am going to get busy, get these resources started gathering, and then we'll proceed onward. So wouldn't you know it, I got just a few levels further down, and looky here. Now I gotta go ahead. Well, first let me plug that for safety's sake. And I'm going to go up and get some more of that iron. I'm going to make a bucket, and we're going to do some water treatment here. And we're going to make this thing work some way or another. I may end up having to dig around it, because not having diamond yet, like some people do, I'm going to have to dig around it. I can't dig through the obsidian that's going to be produced, but at the very least, I am going to get my mine dug. Obviously, there are forces conspiring against me to prevent this mine shaft from happening. Yeah, I know. It sounds crazy to me too. But you know something? It must be true. Otherwise, I wouldn't be having to figure out ways to get around crazy crap that has no right to be happening. Alright, I don't have any gravel. You know, where the heck is all the gravel? I thought I had some gravel. It turned out to be andesite. You know, what in the heck is that? You know, I mean, for real. No gravel? I know some people say they hate gravel and they don't want any gravel in their world. But you know something? Without gravel, stuff gets really, really a pain in the butt. Gravel is very useful. Just like accidentally placing a block where you didn't freaking want it is absolutely useful. Actually, that's not. But what the heck. I've got a little bit of sand, but I don't want to use sand for this, because that I know of, the only sand is in the river around here. In the rivers and maybe small lakes and whatnot. I haven't seen any signs of a desert yet. And so, until I find out otherwise, sand is at a premium. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to be very careful, use plenty of water in my digging. Yeah, you see? Look at this. Alright. What do we got here? Okay, we got some iron, we got some mushrooms. Alright, great. Excellent. there must be a mine shaft around here. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to grab this iron. Another paranormal aspect of this whole mess is that iron, which these days is stupidly plentiful, to the point of being insanely ridiculous, is almost at a premium. I mean, this 6 plus that one plus the 10 that I had upstairs is all the iron I have seen in this world. Okay. All right. All right. I just wanted to see what was back there. Now that I have, close that sucker up permanently because there's nothing back there worth messing with. All right. Once again, I'm digging it, getting back into getting this mine shaft put together with water precautions. Well, anyway, I'm about an hour or so after the last clip, and the branch mining is going slow. There's a lot of lava problems down there, and honestly, I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking I might be better off to abandon this mine, leave it as an abandoned mine shaft even, and find some other better, more suitable, less lava-filled location to dig an actual production mine. In the meantime, I did think that I would get out here with some of this diorite and polish some of it up. Let's see, that doesn't make columns or slabs or anything, does it? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll work with it. It should do marble-like columns and stuff like that, but maybe they'll get to it someday. But for right now, I'm going to frame things in the polished diorite. Yeah, I think that's going to look good. And let's see, we'll have to have a side entrance coming up this way. And again, the diorite, you can't make stairs out of it, but I could use like stone brick or chisel stone brick or something like that coming up here for a stairwell. And then let's see, let's just go ahead and bring that back this way. I know nobody would see it, but I would know it's there. Alright, so like that. And then right here, a door frame. No, wait a minute. No. And even that's subject to being replaced with glass. So put a door here. Let's go ahead and slap one together. Can't hold on to nothing today, I tell you. Alright. Spruce door. Let's try the spruce door and see what it looks like. Okay, not bad. Alright. And this whole area here, of course, will be framed out with, filled in with glass once I get a hold of enough sand to do that. I've got 4 sand right now, so that's not going to happen right this minute. And I'll cook up some smooth stone for the ceiling in here, just to level it all out. And we'll get going there. And I will find another location for doing my mine. And I'm thinking, let's see, what do we got here? We've got some of the other stuff. A little bit. I think I got more downstairs. But this will be enough for a quick proof of concept. Alright, we got our polished andesite. Yeah, I think that'll make a good floor material. Alright, so I'll go ahead with that. I'll get more of that together, start replacing this floor. Get some smooth stone cooked up for the ceiling and some of the wall stuff. And find some sand somewhere to get some glass going. There's sand down in the bottom of this and a lot of that around the water here, but I don't want to go defacing the town area too much like that, so I'm going to have to find a desert somewhere. In the meantime, it's getting late for me. I know the episode is short, but it can't be helped. It's getting late for me. I have some real world things I have to take care of. So I'm going to go ahead and get this together, and we'll call this an episode, albeit a short one. And we'll get going with more real soon. And also, in the description, you'll find a link to a Patreon page. I've finally taken the advice of several people that have been telling me for quite some time that I should make a Patreon page. So the link for that is in the description. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.